right, friends and family, I want to thank you for being with us on another show of the Hakimian Show, and I'm excited today. We have a wonderful guest by the name of Malika Harvey, and we're going to be talking about issues that we as young professionals go through. I would say me, but I guess I'm kind of getting old, so I used to go through. But also, we're going to be speaking to a young lady that is really using her gifts to help organizations, to help people better communicate. So I'm really excited to have in studio today with us Malika Harvey, and also the one and only, my beautiful wife, Jael Hakimian. So I want to go ahead and introduce you guys. Malika, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How about you?
Good. Mm-hmm. And Jael, how are you today?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Okay, good. Well, let me kind of just get right into it. You know, Malika, tell me a little bit about what got you involved in this profession of content writing, social media strategy, helping organizations. I mean, now with this boom of digital media, you don't find a lot of people focusing on it as a profession. So what got you involved into it as a profession?
Well, I got my degree in journalism, and now I see that everything's turning into, content writing, social media marketing, social media management, because now it seems as though journalism, everybody's playing a part in journalism now.
Okay.
Businesses, companies, people want to read. People are always reading. They're reading blogs. They're finding out information. Mm-hmm. And before they trust a company, they want to know that those companies are experts. And they find out through the company's blogs. Okay. They find out through the company's content. They find out through the company's social media and different things that they have on their social media. So through social media marketing and social media management, they're able to trust the company. Okay. So journalism has started to spread. It's no longer only on newspapers and things like that. Okay. Everybody's playing a part, and it's very important for everyone, every company, to get involved in it. If they're not involved in it, then they're missing out greatly. Okay.
Now, can't companies basically just write content themselves? What's the benefit of having someone who's like a journalist or trained in writing? Like, what do you see as the comparative advantage of that?
Okay. Well, basically, in journalism, I was taught to focus on my target audience. Always focus on your reader. So journalists and good writers, they're trained to think about a specific person. Don't think about yourself. And that transfers into, your company, buyers, your buyer persona. So you're focusing on the person that's going to be your client, and the journalist can, they can write the story, they can write the blog with that person in mind. And when they're considering that person, they'll know exactly what to tell that person to get that person on board with the company.
Okay, so so basically, as a journalist, you're really trained in being audience centered or consumer centered or reader centered.
Exactly.
Okay, and then what are some things that in writing like that really like you focus on? Like, what are some of the key things that affects your methodology when you're client or consumer or audience centered? Like, what's the difference as far as content methodology?
The difference is that you write to be read. Mm-hmm. A lot of people write a lot of things, but a lot of people don't read a lot of things. Okay. They know when someone's overselling. They know when it's not helping them. They know right away. Mm-hmm. They know what quality content is. They know when it's not. So, a lot of people write, but some things people just don't want to read. So, when you're a trained writer, you know exactly how to really consider that audience, really consider that buyer, and you have an objective. If you want that buyer to do a specific thing, you can do that if you're a trained writer.
So in a way, we're saying people are paying for your learning curve. You took a lot of time and paid. So you paid in time and you paid in money to learn the do's and the don'ts,
Yeah.
the technicality of things, and you're going to save everyone all the time and energy. They're not going to have to
Yeah.
learn trial by error,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Or anything like that, because you've done all that for them. So you're saving them a lot of mistakes. You're saving them a lot of time. That's what I'm hearing from you ultimately.
Exactly. Yeah.
Is that you already know. You don't have to learn
Yeah.
what's good and what's bad, what not to do and what to do.
Yeah.
That learning curve is much shorter for you
Yeah.
because of the time and money you put into your education.
Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, I want to come back and ask you some more questions about not only your calling as a writer, but a little bit about your journey here. You know, how did you get here to this destination, as far as college, as far as some of your experience, internships. I know that you interned in Gainesville, and so because you know we have some young professionals who are going to be watching this, and they're in college or they just got out of college, they're interning right now, or they just came in entry level to companies, or maybe they're freelancing, you know, and I know that your experiences and your story is going to be a blessing to them. So we'll be right back with a little bit more of Malika Harvey. So